We need to clean off this exhaust manifold and put this stud and this nut back on it. Now, this bolt comes through the bottom side, so you have to get under to do that. So I just took the manifold off. This bolt on the manifold's gonna be really hard to hit. You know, but we're just gonna go for it. Just so you know, I have an extras channel, and I will put a link to that down below. I have a channel called Network Engineers Playground. I put some computer stuff on there. You can check that out. And I fix cars now, and I buy them on Facebook Marketplace. I fix them up. I fix all the problems with them. I do YouTube videos, and then when they're all fixed, I give them away to somebody in need for free. So feel free to follow that journey on Patreon, and you know, you can join Patreon for free and see all my content over there, but you can also just give me $1 a month, and all that money will go towards help fixing cars. Okay, so now I found the stud and the nut. This nut came out with the stud, that's fine. We'll put this one back on. Okay. Stick this radiator hose up here. There. Get that thing out of the way. There. Normally you would put an engine in without spark plugs because you can turn the flywheel easier to get those flywheel bolts in to the transmission. But these plugs are so hard to get to in the back that we're not doing that. So we'll just have to get down there with a screwdriver and move it nice and slow to get those 3 flywheel bolts back in. Other than that, I think we're ready to go ahead and pick this up with a chain. All right, that should be good. All right. And we're ready to lift out here, get it set up. Sometimes this doesn't want to go in, you have to bring it back a little. Okay. Pull this one. Put it down. Put in the hitch bend. There we go. Now we're just ready to start pumping it up. Pump, 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 pump it up. Okay. Now we're ready to extend this as far as it'll go. It says, oh, it'll only do 1/4 of a ton if you leave it out that far. I even have a piece of steel extension I can slide in the end of this if I need longer. It works fine. Okay, now we're ready to move it. And we have to turn the engine long ways and then hook it and then get it to turn the other way. Looks about like it's going to be unbalanced. Alright, let's tighten this. Really good. Alright, let's figure up. There. Now, this is ready to come off, so we got to take off this handle. Take out that bolt. There, okay. Pull it off. That off. Messed up. Good enough to get these out. Alright. What I'm going to do is just spray this down with some lube and then run a bolt in and out of them to make sure they're good. Oh no, those are on the torque converter. Yeah. There we go. We'll spray a little on here. Now these two bottom ones are actually threaded into the transmission, so I'm going to go ahead and clean those up too over here. Water. Okay, let me. I might have to move you guys. The tripod's kind of in the way. Okay, let me take a look here. This has to go Oh shit. Hang on. Damn handle slipped off of the engine hoist. I couldn't close it. Now I got it. Put a bolt in the chain so they don't pick it up level. Let's see what happened over here. We are hitting the power steering pump, but that's okay. Power steering pump's bad anyway. I should just pull it off out of my way. Back her up. Or jack it up and put something under this axle, because it's laying down and that's not giving me enough clearance to get the flywheel in. It wasn't a problem when I pulled the engine because it you know, it's coming out, so the transmission it gets free, but dropping it back in, I'm about that much too far. So let me see what I can do. Just a little higher with it. That's as far as it wants to go. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. There we go. Now we should be able to get that engine in and get a bell housing bolt in her. There. Okay. I think we're ready for attempt number 2. Next attempt. Okay, let me show you here. So it's this bracket right here. This turns around the other way, and it comes down. It slides in where this transmission is, and it bolts onto the transmission. It ties those two pieces together. So it needs to be the other way around because it's just hitting the exhaust manifold right now. So that's not good. Alright, so I'm just gonna get back in here and take these 2 bolts out and turn it around. Alright, I got that bracket reversed. Let me move the pliers and the ratchet here. Alright, now we're ready to try once more. Get it down in there. Gotta get her past the center pin in the transmission. See what's going on back there. Ooh. Well, that's a lot closer. Oh crap. Alright. She gotta come up again. She goes on the other bolt hose farther forward. Second set. But that motor mount's lined up like perfect. If it would just go down, it would drop right in there now. Okay, let me move this bracket over. I'll show you here. Okay, so I thought this went on this second set of bolt holes here, but it goes on this first set right here. So I have to move that bracket over there, and then it'll clear that transmission. And then This will drop right down in there, I'm thinking. Once we get that on right, we'll be set. What a freaking nightmare this thing is, I'll tell you. Okay, let me move those 2 bolt holes and we'll go at it again. Okay, so now I think we are ready for real to put this back down in. I had a heck of a time getting that bolt in there. The threads were rusty. That bolt hole had never been used on the old engine, so it was all dirty and rusty. I had to lube it, but I got it in there. So now we're ready to drop her down in. Now we'll drop it down just a little. Down just a little more. Oh, there she is. Pick that up just a little more. Yeah. Oh, heck. Alright, so the bolt holes from the motor mount are in there. Now we just gotta get the bell housing lined up and put a bolt in it. Alright, so I got the jack, I put it down in between the engine stand there and got it on the transmission, and now I'm just working to get the bell housing lined up, and it looks like I finally got the bushings in. It's just a nightmare. This engine is a nightmare. So let me see if I can tighten this one. Yeah, I'm gonna need a short bit to get to that one. Hang on. In. We can't get to that one easy, but we should be able to get another short one in the top here. This one was a challenge. Come on. We'll just get her snugged in there. And she's good enough for now. Now it's going to take it deep. But I don't know if I have room for a ratchet. Now those are bigger than whatever socket I got. That's bigger than a 15. that one I put down there was a 15. But I don't know. Tries to run over my toe. I have an engine. Woo! Alright, I'm ready to at least take a long break. I might be done for the night. I don't know. But that's it for this video. I just wanted to get the engine sitting in the car. And then we are ready to start hooking everything back up and getting her going again. This one's a challenge. It's a challenge to put everything back together again down in there. There's not much access, but we'll get it done. And we'll get this old girl running again. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. This is Tom at FrugalPrepper.